Hey, everyone. Blockchain Bernie here, broadcasting live this time from fabulous Las Vegas. And this video is about points and airdrops. And I'll dive into all the nitty gritty with you on how points and airdrops work in general, how they work on the Solana chain, and how they work for Xandeum. Because, Xandeum is our project. We're building a scalable storage layer on top of the Solana chain. And exciting news, we have launched our points program. So you can earn points and claim your points as we speak. We've launched it less than 24 hours ago. And, I'll show you everything on how this works, but I'll give you a general introduction first on what this all means for airdrops and points and how it works in general and how it has worked in other projects. So make sure, if you want to see how it works for you in the Xandeum project, make sure to watch this video all the way to the end. And then also make sure to give me that like button. It really helps the YouTube algorithm. And I appreciate it. I really appreciate it if you take that additional amount of work to destroy that like button down there. And also to subscribe to my channel, obviously, if you haven't already done so. And what's also quite important is leaving me a comment. You can ask me any questions. You can ask critical questions. You can, do whatever. I promise I will engage with you if you leave it down there in the comment section. And recently, we've seen a real uptick in comments on these YouTube videos. And that is also important because it helps YouTube push my videos to other people and to grow our community, which is great, not only for me, but also for you guys, because the more the community grows, the larger your opportunity also. All right, so airdrops and points. So it's kind of airdrop season in the Solana chain, right? So what does that mean? It means that there are so many projects out there on Solana that have done their airdrops to reward their early users, right? I've had questions in the comment sections for other videos like, hey, why are other projects giving away so much money? And the best example to me is I was adopting the Jido software, the Jido Validator software from early on. So I was one of their earliest adopters, actually, right? And they airdropped me almost 100,000 JTO. JTO right now is $2.53 or something like that. So it's $250,000, guys, right? And they airdropped me that just right into my wallet. I mean, I had to claim it, right? They didn't send it to my wallet, but there's an airdrop claim page for Jido. So I had to claim it 50% immediately and the other 50% vesting over 1 year. And I'm so super thankful, right? And then there was that Jupiter airdrop, and there are so many others. You have that Bonk airdrop if you buy a Saga phone and all these type of things, right? So you can really be lucky there just to engage with these projects, because all these projects, they need you. They need a community. Without a community, these projects are nothing, right? So blockchain is all about community, democratizing things, being decentralized, right? And every project is so thankful and grateful to have early users there. And that's why, we have launched our points program as well. We as Xandeum, we're building that scalable storage layer for the Xandeum chain, which is super exciting stuff. So if you haven't heard of Xandeum before, link in the description, Xandeum.com, and learn everything about Xandeum. So we, cannot rule out, put it that way, that we will do, and the Xandeum Foundation will do an airdrop at some point in time, right? We cannot promise it either. There's a whole bunch of things that make that a reality or not. But it might very well be, and it's also, we would like it, right? We would love to do that and to reward you guys. In order to track, if who of our community has really engaged with us in the early days, we have created that engagement tracker, right? And that is our point system. And without further ado, let's just dive into it and see what it all means. All right, here we go. And as you see, this is the points.xandeum.org. So that's the URL that I'm talking about. You see this here in the top of the screen, points.xandeum.org. So when you do anything with Xandeum, just make sure that the domain name is either Xandeum.com. That is the software development company, the XandeumLabs. So XandeumLabs develops the software, and the Xandeum Foundation, headquartered on the Cayman Islands, that's the one that promotes the adoption of the Xandeum blockchain and does all these programs, right? Like the points program and maybe at some point the airdrop and the token launch and all these type of things, right? So the Xandeum Foundation is up and running. We have installed our managing director there, Mike Robinson. We will have an executive vice president of strategy there real soon. We're just, negotiating the contract with that person. So watch out for an announcement there real soon. And yeah, the Xandeum Foundation has been busy, and we've asked the community if you want this points program. So we put it out as a DAO proposal, right? DAO is that decentralized autonomous organization. So everything is governed by you guys. We as Xandeum currently have the majority there, so we could, overrule anyone, but that's needed in the early phases of the project. But we bring it out to the DAO. We let you vote and give you that voice, and everything's documented, how many people voted for this and that. And we have that discussion of DAO proposals going on in our Discord channel. So it's really important for us to involve you guys, right? So what does that all mean? We've had the DAO proposal out, and in the end, it was 100% yes vote. So it was unanimously adopted, this suggestion, and we built that points app, right? And actually, with our development team, and the hero in this case was Kaveen, who built this app. And you see it here. You just go to points.xandeum.org. If you leave out the points here, just go to xandeum.org. You can do that also. That's the main website of the Xandeum Foundation, right? And here's the warning, right? There are so many fake websites out there. Make sure all the domains end in xandeum.org or xandeum.com. Those are the websites that are operated by Xandeum. So the xandeum.com by XandeumLabs, xandeum.org by Xandeum Foundation, right? If you have any others, I heard there's bitokulabs or xandeumlabs.com out there, right? Those are scams, right? So just be careful. Always make sure you have the correct domain name here, ending in and what's here in front, like points.xandeum.com. That's fine. Everything that's in front of that, those are just subdomains that we put up to have different apps, right? But what's in the end, it must be xandeum.com, xandeum.org, right? No XandeumLabs.com, no Xandeum.something tech or so. Just make sure, right? It's it's a jungle out there, and it's your responsibility to look at the domain name here and see that you're safe, right? So once you go to that website, it asks you to connect your wallet. My wallet now is already connected. Since this is a special wallet that I just used for this video, I have no points here, right? So in my other wallets, I do. And then you see all the different things here that you can get points for. And most of these things are absolutely free, right? So free means they're free, right? You don't have to pay anything, and you can get points for that, right? So if we look at some of the examples here, let's start in the bottom, right? Like and retweet a Xandeum announcement on X. It's easy to do. It gives you 250 points. And every time you do that, you get another 250 points, right? Like and retweet a Xandeum Foundation announcement, 250 points. Follow us, 500 points, right? Redeem a referral code, 5,500 points. Subscribe to our newsletter, to our email newsletter. And I really recommend you doing that, because all the exciting things that are going to happen in the future, they will all be announced on email and on Discord and on X and all of that. But the best offers are still coming through email. So please do subscribe to that email. You can unsubscribe anytime, right? So each email has an unsubscribe link. We won't spam you, right? We will only send you important notifications of news and new things that are going on with the Xandeum blockchain. You will stay up to date of all the technological improvements that we're making. Like and retweet our pinned tweet, right? And then get on the Pnode sale waitlist. And, I've had so many questions about Pnodes. What are Pnodes actually? And there's some confusion there because we had nodes in the beginning, and all the nodes that we've sold in the past, those are validator nodes, right? No matter if they were called platinum nodes or founders nodes, they're all for validators, right? So the source of confusion was like, we had platinum nodes, but those platinum nodes are for validators. So it's what we call VNodes, right? The PNodes are the provider nodes. The P stands for provider, and those are the storage providers. Those are the core of our storage layer, right? They only need consumer-grade hardware. They are basically for storage. They don't need a lot of compute. They don't need a lot of RAM. Our goal is to make it even run on small computers as a Raspberry Pi, and it just needs some SSD storage attached to it. And you can make your storage capacity, even your unused storage capacity on your own old laptop or stuff like that. You can earn tokens with that, right? And that is also so exciting. And you can be part of this whole thing from very, very early on. And I can't stress that often enough. It just means that, before we list anything, before the whole solution is even built out and stuff like that, you can run a Pnode. The hardware doesn't cost much. You can run it from home, and it's going to be permissionless once everything's there. But then the early guys, that has already gone. So if you look to all the other projects, if you came in really, really early and engaged with them and maybe got a node or stuff like that, and these Pnodes are kind of the cheapest way to get a node really, really early on, right? So get on the wait list for these Pnodes. Those are the provider nodes, right? And there's a free wait list, right? Just sign up. It costs nothing. It gives you 100 points. And there's the VIP list for the Pnode sale, right? The Pnode sale means you can buy the right to run a Pnode, a provider node, a storage provider node in our DevNet real soon. And doing that in the DevNet, you can already earn the real token that will be used later on in the mainnet, right? So isn't that awesome? So you can do all that, and that's the VIP waitlist. And getting on the VIP waitlist, so that's something that costs money, right? I showed you all the other stuff here that doesn't cost any money, right? But with the VIP waitlist spot, it costs $6.90. So we feel that is affordable for everyone. And if you do that, you will get it back and back and back, so many times, if you're interested on going this path with us, right? And then buying that Pnode license later, it's going to be less than $100 to buy that Pnode license later on, right? And for that, you can run your Pnode, your storage provider node, in our DevNet for half a year, for maybe longer, and earn all the real tokens while doing that, right? And we've already done this with our VNodes before, right? So we've already finished 6 months of our DevNet. We have over 60 nodes in there, which is just awesome. And people are running these nodes. The VNodes, most of them run in a data center. It's a little bit more expensive hardware, but it will be different with the PNodes. The PNodes is really for the people, right? That's why they're called PNodes. No, I'm just kidding. They're called PNodes because they're the provider nodes, but they're also the people's nodes, right? Because it's cheap hardware and the license is cheap, the license for running in DevNet, but earning the mainnet tokens. It is a huge opportunity. And I promise you, if you get on the VIP waitlist, the $6.90 that you pay, with the offer that will be coming, to buy the PNodes, you will get a discount that's a multiple of these $6.90, right? And the VIP waitlist will stop, right? So it'll stop before we launch the PNode sale. The VIP waitlist will be closed. So do it now. If you want to be part of this project, you're helping us with development with these $6.90. It all goes into the development of the Xandeum chain. And it also gives you a lot of advantages. If you want to run these PNodes, you will get them way, way cheaper than all the others. And, it's a no-brainer. It's really a no-brainer. And the way it works is you just go to points.xandeum.com and you click on this one here, VIP Pnode waitlist, right? So that's for the VIP. You enter your email, and if you're not in there, you will be directed to the page where you can pay these $6.90, right? It's only $6.90. You can pay either by credit card or you can pay by USDC, right? Connect your Solana wallet, aka Phantom wallet, and then make your payment in USDC. Right now, we have about a 50-50 distribution there, right? So 50% paying in with credit card and 50% with USDC. We're surprised, right? We thought like, hey, 80-90% will use a credit card because many have that, already saved in their browser and stuff like that, and it's so easy to do it. But no, 50% are using their Phantom wallet and paying in USDC, and we love that. And obviously the fees are way lower, right? So that's all awesome. Yeah, so this is our points app here. And obviously we have a leaderboard. So I told you it's less than 24 hours ago that we launched this points program, right? Click on the leaderboard. You see all these wallet addresses here. The leader has 60,000 points already, right? And we cannot make any statements here. You can ask me in the comment section below, but we cannot commit any. We cannot promise anything, and our lawyers just told us, hey, don't, right? So, and when my lawyers tell me don't, I won't, right? So. But I told you the whole story, right? There might be an airdrop coming out of this, right? And when we do the airdrop, we will definitely look into the leaderboard here and see who has engaged in the beginning. We want to have that data, right? And yeah, 60,000, man, that's a lot, right? And look at all those guys here, right? So we can scroll and scroll and scroll. And man, look at that. It's less than 24 hours. I haven't even, announced it here in this video, right? This is a live video, right? So at the moment I'm speaking to you right now, nobody has already watched the video because, it's still being streamed, right? But we have 187 wallets here already that have claimed their points, and they can keep claiming their points, right? So you can do everything here and claim your points for this, for that, and there might be other stuff coming out, right? So just watch out. We might introduce some quests where you just go through some sequence and this and that and earn a lot of points for that. And we want you to engage with this project, and that's why we're doing this points program. And, it's so much fun. I keep saying we have the best community in the world. Everyone's so loyal. Everyone's so positive and excited about everything. And I'm so glad I have you all. And we definitely want to give back. And the points thing is the first step in that direction, right? So, yeah, we have the leaderboard and we have a referral program, right? So if you find someone in your circle, right? I know many of you are in like clubs or crypto clubs, investment clubs, whatever, right? If you refer someone there to engage with us here and claim their points, you get points as well, right? So read about it here. Earn 10,000 points for every friend joining the Xandeum movement. Simply have them use your referral code and complete tasks worth 3,000 points. As a bonus, they will also get 5,000 points just for using your code. How cool is that, man? And we have it all implemented in our own points app. We developed this all on ourselves. Thanks again, Felix, as the product owner. He was working with Kaveen, who implemented all that, and we did it in no time, right? So, and we're so proud to have that because we can do anything we want. We're not dependent on a standard product here, but that does not mean we might not use a standard product in addition, right? When we want to do these quests later on. And some people have mentioned that in the YouTube comments, right? There are tools out there and we might use them in addition, and you can earn additional points using these tools, right? How cool is that? So we have that full referral program here, which is, I'll show it to you. Not sure if I had it. This is how it looks like. You click on referral in the top bar here, and you see all the rules here, right? That I've already read to you. 10,000 points for everyone that joins through your referral code. They get 5,000 points as well. And all they need to do is engage with us for at least 3,000 points. You can generate your referral code here. It's super easy to do. You just click on generate, and then and they can just redeem the code and paste it here. So it's as simple as that. Yeah. So this is a major milestone for the Xandeum project, right? I love to have that points program now. And honestly, I love that we developed it ourselves. We know exactly what we're doing. We don't have to share anything with any middleman that holds us hostage with any fees or stuff like that. And we love seeing all that engagement, and 187 guys, less than 24 hours. That is just awesome. And watch out for the Xandeum Foundation, right? It'll come out with a lot of new projects, and we will start the Pnode sales soon, and the Pnode sales will be just awesome, right? Because you can be one of the early node operators without IT knowledge, right? It will be different from the validator nodes, right? The validators require some IT knowledge. They require, hardware that has some power and stuff like that. With those Pnodes, the storage provider nodes, it's just a little bit of disk space, right, that you can dedicate to the Xandeum chain. It's a super, super simple interface, and we will show you more of it. I've already had a video where I gave you a sneak peek of how that Xand miner looks like. It's super, super easy. Trust me, anyone can do it from home with cheap hardware, and you should be on the VIP waitlist. If you're not on the VIP waitlist, I can't help you. Don't blame me later on, right? And then, a few weeks from now, the actual Pnodes will launch, and you will be able to use them, and you will be able to earn real Xand. That will be, later on part of the mainnet, and you will qualify so much for the airdrop that's coming, right? And some of these airdrops, as I told you, are really huge. I mean, think about what type of experience was that for me with the Cheeto airdrop, right? It's like you wake up and you go to that page and you claim, and it's like 100,000 JTO tokens, and it's like $250,000, right? Yeah. And I had a friend that adopted the Jito validator as well, but he was a few months after me, right? And he still got a big airdrop, but it was like 20% of what I got, right? So engaging early, that's the key. It's always the key in each and every crypto project, right? So yeah, just don't hesitate. We made this here. I mean, with the validator nodes, they got expensive over time and they are very well worth it. But these ones here, yeah, the VIP waitlist for $6.90, anyone should be able to afford it. And trust me, guys, it's a no-brainer. You will not regret it, right? And to the contrary, we will close the VIP list. Getting on the VIP waitlist, we will close that real soon before the actual Pnode thing starts, right? So you will have to be fast with that. You can pay by either credit card or crypto USDC, and yeah, that's it. I'm so excited for the future. So excited for hopefully an airdrop coming real soon, and then the usual story is like the airdrop will be on the same day as a listing on major exchanges, right? So it will be cool if we can do that also. But again, there's no, we cannot, promise anything or plan anything beforehand. And with Jito, they just said, hey, tomorrow you can claim your airdrop, and by the way, the token will be listed, right? They didn't make anything public beforehand, and most likely it's going to be the same thing with Xandeum. And it has a few legal implications, and it has also, other implications. There's no like time plan, and it's going to happen on this and that date. When it happens, it happens. And we will let you know. That's why you need to be subscribed to all these lists. You need to be subscribed to our Discord, right? You need to be subscribed to our X account. And you need, the most important thing almost, you need to be subscribed on our email list so that you get the newsletter there and all the offers there. Because there are some offers that will only come through email. So make sure you're on that email list also. For all three, you can just go to Xandeum.com to our main website, and then in the top right corner, you can subscribe to all these things. So this little airplane here, I put it closer to my arm here so that the autofocus is not focusing on this one rather than my face. But now that it's so close to me, I keep touching it when I do this here, right? So, but it's still here, and I love my little airplane. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget, again, to give me that like and subscribe to that channel, and leave me a comment with anything you have. And please, please, also be critical. Ask me critical questions, or ask me basically anything in the comments so that we can discuss it, and I promise I'll engage with you. For now, thanks so much for